straight towards you again. This box straight up explodes. It goes through the ice golem and explodes the box. Straight up, it's gone.
Boom.
Goodbye, box. Knocks the gate over. Boom! All right. It's like kind of quiet, and there's these monsters on the field, and everyone's just like silent, unsure what to do. Like,
It's in the crowd like,
yeah! Oh, dude.
We go triple dragons.
Triple Dragons!
Triple dragon! And everyone's like, holy shit! Everyone's like, whoa! Everyone's like, whoa! What a Pokemon fight! What a fight! What a fight! What a fight! You guys woke up in the morning. You're kind of like hungover and stuff. You've been partying for like probably, I don't know how long. How long?
3 days.
3 days straight.
At least.
And these tournaments, this tournament's already 3 days after that. It's coming up soon, so you guys kind of need to get your shit together and get into this next tournament.
All right.
But you've done the process once before, so theoretically you should be able to navigate it. You know, you know the ropes. Let's just say that.
It's time to go for the biggest con of our lives.
The biggest,
You guys ready to pull off the biggest heist of our lives?
the biggest Pokemon heist ever. You three handsome adventurers begin walking up, and you see this town, and it's dense, and it looks like it's bustling. It's full of life.
Wow.
Full of life. As you can see before you, it's full of life. Living things
Wow.
everywhere.
Wow.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Before you can see in the distance, there's a gathering of people who have begun to congregate in the main square of the town, and there happens to be some of your best buds there. That little gnome and his brooding buddy. So
Wait, these guys just go around to all the Pokemon tournaments? They're the Poke tournament guys?
they're administrators, so to speak, for the tournament. That's how you've come to know them. Anyways, so they're there, and they seem to be taking submissions for the latest tournament. Yeah. Do you think any of your characters are familiar with this town or have ever been here?
Yes, my character should probably know a lot about everything. Okay, I history my way into this town with a solid 12 test.
And what? So you rolled it, you said it. Like, what are you trying to find out?
I want to find
History. Good.
When you history something, you need to think
where
of,
are the best spots to party.
So there's two incredible spots to party. There's the Horsehead Tavern, which is right here.
Right.
Obviously, there's a tavern in every spot, but there is one person you've heard of because he has a dark past like yourself.
Oh, great.
However, he is reformed. His name is Carl, and he owns a business called Carl's Clownin' Around. All right, and you've heard.
Oh boy, Carl.
You remember that this guy Carl has a knack for partying really hard.
Oh, great.
And you know his business is in this town.
Carl's an old friend of mine.
Yeah.
Noggin, you've been to this
There
town
you go.
before, right?
Yeah, I think so.
You know any sick spots that we get hit up for a couple
Yeah,
drinks?
I mean, there's the tavern, but if you guys ask me, the real hidden gem is Carl's Clowning Around.
Wait, can you elaborate? What do you mean?
Wait, the Carl?
Wait, what do you do at Carl's Clown Around?
Well, why don't you tell me?
I don't know.
I don't know. You're the one who's been there.
How would you clown around?
Sounds like clown room.
I think first you need to answer that question, and if you can't answer
I'd
it,
say it's probably like a strip club.
well, let's go find out.
Have you really been here before? I don't know.
Listen, Carl's a
really
very
weird.
powerful man with a lot of magic spells, potentially.
Oh wait, wait. There's Mr. Whitley.
Yep.
Let's go say what's up to Mr. Whitley.
Register.
We're gonna move on up and say what's up to Mr. Whitley. There's a bunch of
He's
chumps
he's furiously
in the way.
like signing forms, and people are like all trying to pile papers in his hands, and he's like, stop, one second.
I thought I'd never hear that voice again.
Yeah.
I go, Mr. Whitley, it's good to see you again.
It's like, all right, is it time? Would you like to sign up for this tournament as well?
I would. I'm surprised you can stand after all the drinking we did a couple nights ago.
No, well, it's been a few days, so.
You can
hope
drink a lot
better-
for a small little dude.
Yes, I can. Okay, there is one thing about this tournament. You will write down your Pokemon on the application, and then you will also need to write your list of sponsors.
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 I remember you mentioning sponsors.
So, what kind of sponsor? Like a business sponsor?
Yes.
Like a local business owner sponsor?
You need a local business owner to sponsor
I
you
know
for this
just the
tournament.
guy.
Carl.
Big C.
Yeah.
Big C, always
Yes.
got our back.
The tournament fee in this case is 1,500 gold coins to enter.
Man, what do they look like?
The
in there?
winnings happen to be 5,000 gold coins.
Guys,
Carl
how much
is
money do
probably
you have?
willing to put this up. We don't have anywhere close
Yeah,
to that kind of
I have like $50.
Also, I'm not sure which Pokemon you will be entering, but we are entering a level 2 evolution tournament, and we also have a level 3 evolution tournament happening
God.
today. So you are allowed to sign up for either.
We need to get a sponsor big time. 'cause
Sponsors
He'll put
first
the
of
money
all.
up for us.
Yeah, we need a
Vouch
sponsor
for us.
first of all.
Which way is Carl's?
Carl, I'm not familiar with this town.
Oh, I know where Carl's
You
is.
might need to ask someone else.
Based on looking at the town, I'm going to guess that this is Carl.
Sick.
That building is Carl?
We'll just walk in and be like, Carl, and see if he answers.
All right, I'm in for that. We need a sponsor.
No,
Did
currently
we
we
win
don't.
any money for the last tournament?
We did win some money.
Or we
You
didn't
did?
win that, nearly that
We
much.
won 150 gold.
Oh,
That's
wow.
not even
That's
close.
nothing. It's right. It's right there.
Wait, wait.
Maybe.
All right,
for it.
I go after you.
Go on in. Boom. Knock.
You knock, knock.
Knock, knock.
It's open. It swings
You
right
knock,
open.
you knock so hard it opens the door.
Carl?
Coral.
And you see this man there, and he's holding potions, and he's mixing them very slowly.
Carl?
I walk in behind Nico.
Hey, is this a clowning around place?
This is the general store.
Okay, see ya. Alright,
As you walk out, I go, man, Carl seems lame, dude.
that's not Carl.
Oh, I thought you knew what Carl was.
I thought I did too. Hold on, I think Carl's right here, actually. I think he's right there.
Okay, well,
Knock, knock,
something
knock.
about this makes me feel like you're just making this up.
Yeah, this guy is. Carl.
And this fiery little dwarf turns around. And he's like, "Oh, Noggin! Oh, it's been so good. I can't believe it's you.
Hey, you found
Carl!
How are you doing?" He gives you a dwarven hug. So you bust into Carl's place. You see there's like clothes everywhere. There's like socks on the ground. It's like a stuffy little bedroom. You literally just bust into this man's home. But you also notice there's like very brightly colored clothing like everywhere. Like there's like clown suits like hanging on the walls and stuff.
Well, I have a present for him.
You have a present for me. Holy
I got a
shit.
present for him. I got some.
It's been so long. I can't believe it's you.
Yes, sir.
Oh, looks like you brought some friends. That's cool.
We stand outside the door.
Yeah, come on in, guys. Meet my friend Carl.
What are you
I'm gonna
guys?
come in, but I'm not too impressed.
Are you guys doing? Are you in town for the Pokemon tournament?
Yeah, we're in town for the
Oh,
Pokemon
it's
tournament.
good, so great.
How's the clown business, Carl?
Oh, it's pretty shitty. the cloud business hasn't been treating me very well.
That's too bad. Maybe. So it sounds like Carl can sponsor us.
Oh, I can
We're looking for sponsors.
I mean, oh, man, I want to sponsor you. You're one of my oldest friends. How about you get me a gig in town? I'll get your back. You get my back, I'll get yours.
Okay.
I'll give you a sponsor.
Wait, Carl, you don't happen to have any level 3 Pokemon around any?
Level 3
more, do you?
Pokemon? No, I haven't touched a Pokemon in 5 years after I got arrested.
Oh, I see why you stopped being a
You never
Pokemon
told
trainer.
me. What got you in trouble with those Pokemon?
You don't want to know.
What do you
It's not a happy story.
So you run a clown business. What is your forte? Would you say your clown business? If we're gonna get you a gig, I need some selling points. Like, what is your specialties?
Well, you should see how good I'm got so good at putting clown makeup on my face. And hold on, and he goes over to the big dresser here, and he starts like pulling out like all these clown costumes and shoes, and he's like, I got these for a deal. Look at these! Look at the size of these shoes. And he starts like putting on these clown shoes, like.
I just look over at
Look,
Noggin.
I'll get you guys your sponsorship, but you just get me a gig and we'll be all good.
Hey Carl, who's the richest person in town that you know?
Good question.
I'd say there's two people. I think what's his face?
Dylan, he's the shopkeep. Oh, he was the richest man in town until, he died.
Whoa.
And
Did he die?
Well, I don't know. He got some Pokemon that killed him.
That's rough.
Yeah, it's fucked up, but
That is
it's
pretty
life.
fucked up. Who's the other richest person?
I'd say maybe probably the one guy over in the chapel. He's the church gets a lot of money.
This Dylan guy could be a pretty good lead, because if he died, his belongings and assets must be just kind of floating in the hands of someone who doesn't know what to do with it.
Does he have a daughter or
The
what?
general store's been closed ever since.
Which building's the general store?
The one right across from mine.
Maybe we
You
should
know
scope
what?
the church out.
You know,
too.
Carl. Yeah, we'll search these places out, but you hang tight. We're gonna get you that gig.
No, you don't hang tight.
that's cool.
You hang loose,
All right.
Carl.
You don't hang loose. And then he like puts on the clown shirt.
Is that loose like my cool shirt?
It's got all these polka dots on it. It's like,
You guys want to check out
Yeah.
Dylan's?
Let's go to the general store.
Let's check out Dylan's.
Slow Dylan down there.
All right, I'm gonna pop out, close the door, because that's polite to do.
Did go up in the barn.
Yeah, walk up, knock, knock. Crack that door open. We're gonna pop up in here.
roll perception check.
All right, let's a perception check off, guys. 13 perception.
All right, so the shopkeep inside there,
Natty 20.
he's identical. He looks identical to the shopkeep in the last town. And so he's sitting there and he's holding the same two bottles and he's just mixing them back and forth.
Hey,
Is there anything specific that Brandon sees? Because he rolled a natty 20.
You
catches
notice
that.
that he doesn't really seem to actually be doing anything with the bottles that he's been holding because he was pouring them and he left and he came back and he's still.
He's still doing it really slowly.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. I heard this used to be
Welcome to the
Dylan's general store.
This is Dylan's general store.
And who might you be?
I am Dylan, general store owner. Would you like to buy goods from the store?
Yeah. Good sound good. What was your name again? I'm sorry.
Dylan.
I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna reach out my hand to shake his hand. I'm gonna use all my charisma to just like try to get him to shake my hand.
All right.
Dylan, nice to meet you. I'm Noggin.
Natty
Dude, I rolled a
20.
natty 20.
All right.
On that
Cool.
Just like
Charisma.
beams of light come out of my face.
All right, and so you hold your hand out like this, and he takes one of the bottles, and it looks really confused, and he's like, and he puts one of the bottles into your hand, and
No. I like to touch his hand.
he's not raising his hand to shake yours.
I'm gonna do a perception check to see what the hell's
He
wrong
put
with
the
this
bottle
guy.
in your hand instead of shaking hands.
Set down.
I roll.
Give me your
I
hand.
have a 20
Shake.
for perception.
Puts the other
I
bottle
would
in
like
your
to try to
hand.
touch his hand while he does that.
Okay. Yeah, you feel his hand, and it feels like it's pretty warm. It feels like he's kind of like sweaty, a little moist, kind of like he's ill or something. I don't know.
I rolled 20, not a natty 20, but I rolled 20 for perception to see what the hell is his deal, because he's acting super weird.
Yeah.
What can I notice about him?
He doesn't really. He's really out of it. Maybe he's like depressed or unhappy. He also looks a little. He's very spaced right now. 10 gold coins, please.
Do you have anything that I can give him that looks like a gold coin?
And just yank him. I'm just gonna yank a button off of my pocket and just hand it to you.
Cool, thanks. I'll yank a button like off of my thing too.
Okay.
Alright, here you go.
Thank you for your services.
And then he drops the buttons into his bag.
This is super weird. I walk over
Dylan,
and I close the door.
I say,
Close the
Dylan,
door. And I
have you paid
and I
your
lock
taxes
it.
lately?
Is there a lock on the door?
Mhm.
Okay, I lock it. And I turn back and I look. Did he notice that I locked it? He's
He
not-
looks at you. He doesn't care.
Something's up,
I
guys.
ask him, Dylan, have you paid your taxes this year?
I did not pay my taxes this year.
That's a bummer, because the king demanded 4,500 gold from every general store owner this year.
Who is the king?
King Lorik,
Whoa.
the Grand King, obviously.
Hey, I'm gonna dip out
Okay.
That's me.
for a second. Sorry. I'm gonna dip out. I'm going to do my bard thing. I'm gonna disguise myself as a city official, and I'm gonna come back in. I'm gonna put on the performance of a lifetime.
All right.
I like the sound of it.
All right. I come back in. I'm like, tax collector here from the city, here to collect my taxes.
Okay.
Dylan, you didn't pay. It's time to pay up.
Why would I pay you? This is my store.
I'm the tax collector.
Do you have goods or services for me?
Yes, I do. We
What
provide
goods?
we provide security for the town. We provide you a voice in the council, and all the other things that keep this town safe and secure. The town's watch. You know, you've been here for years. The roads, all that kind of stuff. And every year, it's thanks to your tax dollars we're able to keep it up. But this year, you're late on your payments, so you need to pay right now.
Please put your goods or services on the table for inspection.
Okay?
I close
I'm
the
gonna
door
take out a
and
sack.
lock it
I'm
again.
gonna set it on the table. I'm like, Dylan, taxes in this sack right now.
There is no gold in here.
I know, that's because you need to put it in there.
It's because you haven't put
For
the gold
what?
in there yet for your
For
taxes.
your taxes. You need to pay your taxes.
He takes the bag and he puts it underneath the shelf.
Dylan, you need to pay me
And he
$4,500.
reaches into his bag and pulls out a bunch of buttons and lint and stuff and puts it on the table. It's like, here is your payment.
Roll for it. Do some rolls. As he says
what's
this,
my till?
I'm gonna walk over to behind the counter and stand right next to him.
Open your till,
What's my till?
where you keep your money. Show me where you keep your money. Let's distract him while Dee does a little search around the place.
I don't think I'll have to have much of a
search,
distraction.
yeah.
Dylan,
But
come here. I'm gonna say that with as much persuasion as I can. Dylan, there's something important you need to see. Important tax documents for you to continue running your business. 18.
Important tax documents for my business.
I have a pen and paper and ink on me. I'm gonna set it down right here on the corner of this.
Okay. He goes over and looks at this and he says, I can pay 5 gold coins for this.
I said, so if you look here, right, we have to do a little bit of math. So lean in close, take a look at this. And I'm gonna start just like drawing numbers on it.
He's just watching you do
as
stuff.
he does that, I'm
Go
gonna.
for
I'll do stealth. I have a 15 stealth, and I'm gonna kind of like pull up the doors and see what's inside and check what's inside the little things and like use my foot to open the
All
little
right, yeah,
cupboards.
yeah, you're doing it all. That's fine.
What do I see? What's in there? Just normal stuff?
Inside you see like a couple like healing potions. There's like 5 of them in one drawer. That's that.
Is there like a till or something that, or a box, like a money box, something that like its valuables would be kept in? Anything
Nope.
important?
Nope.
I'm gonna slide a hand. I'm gonna take all the potions.
Okay.
That's like a 26 for sleight of hand.
Yeah, that's pretty high. Cool.
All right.
So you take all the potions.
I'm gonna go up to him as he's looking at this, and I'm gonna take my hand and I'm gonna put it on his shoulder. I'm gonna stand really close to him. The amount that it would make a normal person feel very awkward and uncomfortable. So I'm gonna do that. I'm
Okay.
gonna walk up and put my hand on his shoulder, and I'm gonna squeeze his shoulder. Okay.
Okay.
This is slightly intimidating because I'm
Okay.
so close to him. So I'm gonna roll intimidation on him.
Okay.
That's 17, 23 intimidation.
You put your hand on his shoulder, and he's sitting there looking at Nico writing, and you squeeze to the point where it gets intimidating, and suddenly you feel like your hand like sink into him.
Oh, gross.
You start like, you know, like imagine like holding like putty or gel or like gack or something. Like his skin starts like squeezing between your fingers for some reason.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Does he say anything or do anything?
Yeah, he explodes into basically just all the clothing and color on his face just goes and explodes into like this liquid form and snaps back into a creature.
Oh, he's a shapeshifter.
Oh no, it's a doppelganger.
All right, so everyone has to roll initiative.
That's almost 20. I got a 12.
8.
15.
All right, you're first. So
I am going first. I'm just gonna hop right up on this table here and swing right down on him with my sword.
nice.
Classic.
Sure, I'm glad I have a strong friend.
Yep. Swinging.
Does a 22 hit?
It does.
Sure hope it does. 12 damage.
12 damage, man. You
Dang.
slam a jam that.
Or, I mean,
10.
10 damage. 10 damage.
That's still
All
a
right.
pretty solid hit.
Yeah, 10 damage.
So your sword goes into it and it like kind of sinks into it and then it pops back out and you see like a little liquid go with it. You brutalized it. Your turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna draw both my rapiers. Since there's someone 5 feet, I'm gonna roll advantage, which also means I get my sneak attack.
Because of this size, you can tell this is a level 2 Pokemon.
This is a Pokemon we're fighting?
Anything that's not human in this world is
It's technically
anything
a
you can
Pokemon?
put in a ball is a Pokemon.
So like a demon is a Pokemon?
if you
Wait,
tame
we
it.
can capture this one?
You guys haven't even captured a
put 'em
person yet, but you've heard it's possible.
All right.
You guys need Pokeballs?
I'm gonna roll attack on him, and I'm rolling advantage. I get 19
Hit.
to hit him. Wait, let me do 1d8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 damage to him.
21.
21.
Blades flying. Damn. Slicing it up. And it's your turn.
You want me to back up? And I'm gonna throw out a Pokemon.
It's just a little backstory. That Pokemon you caught in the wild, that only has 2 tiers. You have the small version and the big version. The fact that you haven't seen it evolved is pretty crazy. Because it evolved in the ball after it was captured for some reason. Don't ask why.
Like
So this is going to be a little intense.
Throw it.
Toss it out.
So you throw out your Pokeball. Boosh! This bookcase explodes back. This chair flies this way.
Oh shit!
Sweet.
What a beast!
That looks so cool.
Wow.
Oh my god. So that thing is just a hunk of metal. Very similar. It has very similar actions. Obviously, it's got a couple new skills, and you just threw that down.
Wow.
It's just its metal feet like start cracking the rocks as it's all like amped up and like ready to fight and stuff. And just like it's incredibly dangerous to be around. You feel because it's got spikes all over it. It's its turn then. That's your turn. So what happens is that this thing immediately turns back to the original subject and looks at you.
I look him straight in the eyes and I don't flinch.
And it basically tries to grapple you.
So we're gonna strength off?
Yeah.
Alright.
He's within 5 feet of me. Does it trigger my protection, the disadvantage? Only an attack.
It does. I mean, this is technically the same thing as an attack. It's just strength versus strength.
All right. Well then, heck yeah.
But you get a disadvantage because he has defender and is
Protection,
within.
yeah.
All right. Here we go. Disadvantage. Rolling it.
All right. Here we go. I have a 16.
All right. So what happens is it tries to enter your space and it grapples you. It changes into you.
Oh my god.
So we like tussle on the ground and stand up. And we're
Yeah.
both
You
the
tussle
same
on
guy?
you tussle on the ground. You push him off, and you know where you're standing, but no one else knows where you're standing. Dun, 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 dun.
Whoa! Psh, it's like, whoa! It's twins. There's 2 of us now.
Uh-oh.
So you
Double
guys.
trouble is gonna be the name of this episode.
You guys have to now basically when you guys if you guys want to figure out who is who, you have to beat a DC Wisdom save, or else you're gonna get it wrong.
I yell, I'm the real one. It's me.
Okay, so what happens is that you guys hear this one yell that, okay? And then you hear this one yell right afterwards. In the exact same voice. And you hear in your thoughts that it's reading your mind right now and trying to say things that you would say.
I go, stop reading my mind.
And you hear this something. You hear the other one is screaming the same thing. It's like he's reading my mind. It knows exactly what I'm thinking.
He knows exactly what I'm thinking, which is why he's saying what I'm saying.
Don't listen to the other one. You're hearing this one say, "Don't listen to the other one." And you're hearing this one say, "He's reading his mind."
Wait.
To figure out what's
Wait.
what.
It's my move, right?
It's who's heard it.
Can we just have 2 drills on our team from now on?
I go, fuck no, we can't.
All right, it's your turn.
From the top of this table here, I'm just gonna jump down here and just use my strength to just kick and push this back. I want to get in between these guys and push this one over into the corner. Get some distance between the 2 of them.
Nice,
All
smart.
right, D. I'm going to control your movement.
Okay, that's fine.
If you can just write down what you do.
Okay.
And send me pass me notes for your
cool,
movement,
yeah.
so you don't say anything out loud.
Yeah.
That would be very helpful. Here's a piece of paper.
Okay. This is what I'm gonna do on my turn.
Okay, cool. Got it. All right.
Cool. So can you roll strength to knock these guys apart here? Roll a 5.
So which one
Well,
are
you
Well, I
roll
roll
a
a 1.
You roll a 1.
you? It pushes back and.
So am I still on the table because it doesn't work,
No,
or
you-
am I in this space now?
I guess you're technically still on the table. It's a little awkward right now, but it's cool.
So you like jump down, they push you back up, and you're like,
like, I'm not gonna feel like.
You're trying to jump down. He goes, whoop.
My muscles
back up. You're like,
me.
whoa.
It's really strong. We know that this one's really strong.
It's your turn then.
All right, I do what I wrote down for you.
All right.
That's what happens.
Okay. So basically, one of these creatures here pulls out a knife and cuts its own arm, claiming it's one of
Saying, "See this?"
saying it's real, and it starts drawing blood and bleeding.
which creature is it?
You see blood coming out of this creature.
I go, this is the champion's blood right here. As it drips.
I hope that's not champion's blood.
Too bad it is.
Oh my god, what a move.
It's your turn.
I ordered my giant mechanical bull to non-lethally gore this guy right here.
Against the wall, just like
21.
21 hits.
My actions are true! Oh. I rolled a 1. 6 damage, 6 non-lethal hit points.
6 non-lethal hit points. So the bull, this giant thing, pushes it up against the wall and like spikes, like lift it up and slam it back down into the ground, and you deal it 6 points of damage. D, what did you say? What would D say? Because that's what you need to say something.
I go, that's right, kill that piece of shit.
So you gore this one thing, it slams down, and you hear exactly like, no, you killed that piece of shit. Come on, that's the right one. And it's pointing at this one, the one that was not gored. D, can you write an action down for what you want to
Sure.
do? I need to know. D, roll a perception check.
Okay.
Everyone roll perception checks.
Okay.
I got a 7. Pretty bad perception.
I got a
6. No, sorry, just kidding. 10.
This one
4.
This one right here takes out a Pokeball out of his pocket and chucks it into the room. And a Pokeball falls onto the floor and opens up, and an ice golem appears there. And in Drell's words, says, "Look, it's me. That's my Pokemon."
My turn? Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna roll wisdom. See my latest thoughts on which one's the real one.
Yeah, well,
9.
you have no idea. You could be either. So yeah.
And I say something at the same time when I do that.
All right. This one also manages to take a Pokemon out and throws it out, and throws a Pokemon into the room.
There's so many Pokemon in this room.
So it pulls out a Pokemon into the room, and it's in its evolved form explodes into the room.
I go,
And-
my God, you look magnificent.
And you hear it.
Charmander.
Yeah, it's like
I go-
this one recognize.
I go, this one knows who I am. This one will know the true one.
And this one, it flaps its wings, and it's like flapping around, looking around, and you see it like darting between the two, trying to figure out which one is which, and it locks eyes with this one.
And I go, that's right.
Roll perception though, you guys, because I mean this is a very subtle detail to try and.
13.
You caught it, Nico. You didn't.
I didn't catch it. Yeah.
Horse didn't catch it. This one spins around and starts thinking.
This is what I do.
Okay.
This is gonna be so messed up.
This one backs off. This one backs off and chucks an empty Pokeball at the other one.
I just try to capture him, just natty, just chuck it at him.
Just chuck it at him. So just roll like roll a d20, please, just because we have our Poke checks here. He's
plus?
bloodied. You have advantage. You have to. Yes.
Plus 2?
Yes. You catch it.
20.
So this one just like in this moment of awkwardness, this one just like hucks a Pokeball over and it slams down on the ground here, and this one gets sucked up into it.
Oh, I'm kind of disappointed.
And there's like
I mean,
a little
it's cool.
Pokeball. There's a little Pokeball like sitting there on the ground.
I'm like,
Dude, what if it's just fake drill that threw a Pokeball at real drill?
I like look over at you guys and say, ask me anything. I'm the real drill.
Good enough for me.
Will the real drill please stand up?
I'm already standing up.
Okay, good enough.
I go, look, I'm bleeding. Come on, guys.
I know. I just thought it'd be cool to have, you know, another friend. What about that ice cold that's chilling in the room?
They're all
I
kind of
go,
like
he
sitting.
pickpocketed me because he has just as good sleight of hand as I do. He pickpocketed the golem from me and he threw it out to try to trick you guys.
Oh.
Yeah, no, he picked your pocket.
He
like,
aced it.
Right
I didn't
next
even
to you,
notice
and that's
it.
why
Wait,
everyone
he
was
picked your pocket?
He picked my pocket so hard.
No, because D wanted to throw a Pokemon out, and it was reading his thoughts, and it was
perfectly
his
picked your
turn,
pocket?
and he picked your pocket, and none of you rolled to beat it. So
I pick up the
Sweet.
Pokeball.
that was awkward.
That was super awkward. And I take my rapier and I carve a symbol in it so I know it's his.
All these Pokemon are like just wandering around the room. Like this one's like flying up here, like sniffing. This one's just like kind of dumb, and it's like pushes its way up to the door and stuff. It's like It's like it can see through the gates and stuff, so it starts like bumping it and stuff, trying to like open it or something.
All right, Gorgon, get back in your Pokeball.
And this one is just like looks over and is like getting scared of this other one and stuff. This guy's like floating around thinking, and he says, he's telepathically starts talking to you, and he's like, "Hey, dude, what's up?"
I go, hey man, you look great. Thanks for knowing it was the real me.
Yeah, man.
I know I can count on you.
You know, last time you didn't think I was a real dragon. You know, I don't think I am either. I'm kind of like a mutant or something.
It's like, you know what? You're all right in my book. No,
Thanks.
I don't care if you're
That's
a dragon
cool.
or not.
That's cool. Yeah, I mean, it's not like I wish I was a real dragon.
You know, maybe your next evolution will be a real dragon.
I mean, let's hope. I mean, I still got my wings.
That's what he says.
But I like popped out these extra arms. Dude, I don't know what I am.
Maybe
man.
those arms will glow. You know what?
I don't know what I am.
Who knows what they are that age?
You know what you are? You're my friend. That's
Cool.
what.
Dude, that's all that matters, doesn't
That's what
it?
matters. I go, all right, this room's getting a little crowded. Let's all, you guys,
Right?
I'm gonna,
Hey. Don't put me back in that ball.
you know what? All right, Mr. T, and I like, capture Mr. T.
Yep.
Do you
All
find
right.
any clues?
Yeah, basically.
Ledger's stopping is a great thing to look for.
You basically find a map of the town. This is the Dylan's General Store.
Okay.
This is herbs, and more. And this is
Wait, you sure it's not just herbs?
herbs. I know
Herbs.
Anyways,
Whatever the name was.
this is the former Dylan residence, or the Dylan residence where the shopkeep lives.
Oh.
Here's it's Petro's Peppered Pickled Company right here.
I thought that was a Horsehead Tavern.
But the thing is this is like she operates her own business out of the Horsehead Tavern.
Classic.
And then this one is just left blank. Obviously, this is the chapel, and then obviously it's kind of administrative building for when there's tournaments as well. And then this is the small town office space, so to speak, where city officials and guards hang out.
Okay, cool. All right, so there's clearly something up with Dylan, and his disappearance was not a coincidence. The fact that he was killed by a Pokemon is probably the Pokemon that we captured that killed him. So
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Dylan's actually still alive. And you know what? If we find a Dylan and rescue him, I think we got ourselves a sponsor.
Yeah, he could also very well be pretty dead.
Yeah,
That's a possibility too.
everything's possible.
That's a possibility, but his residence is nearby. We should check that place out.
Okay, let's do it.
14 points of damage. Explodes straight in the line, straight through him. It was pretty cool. Everyone was
That
like,
was pretty cool. Everyone's like, oh.
People are like, oh man.
that's pretty high.
Oh man, I can't wait to ride it. Oh my gosh, I'm so high.